Alright, hello guys. Today's video I got something really good for you. This is a Frank Garcia routine. It's called Supreme Control. This is a classic, and I'm going to teach you this. And I've got some extra subtleties and additions to it. The first thing you want to do is you're going to want to take a box and you're going to cut a slit in it. Okay, so I've cut a slit in it right here. You can see the slit here. What I do is I hide that with a thick rubber band. Okay, that will allow you to load cards in and out. You can do all kinds of things with it. Okay. So you have that. You have that in your box. You have that obviously facing that down. Just using this old box so I can do this. So the slit again. I'll show you where it is here. You make a slit here. I've got it covered well with the rubber band. Okay. Use a thick rubber band, and then this will be face down. Use your box. Obviously, you're just using this old box to cut a hole in it to do this. Okay, so this is going to represent the first selection, second selection, third, and fourth. You have 4 cards selected. The second one's going to be fours. Okay, and I'm actually going to do this with 5 selections. So we'll get to that when we get to that. But your setup is on the bottom. You have 7 reversed. Okay, you're going to run. You shuffle. You run 3, then 3 more. So you're going to run 9 cards, then hold a break. Okay. So you have the deck, a reverse 7 secretly, and then 9 cards, and you have a break underneath that 7. Okay. Now what you're going to do is the first part that you're going to do actually is you're going to force. You only have to force 1 card. So what you do is you riffle. You have this one on bottom. Okay, and it's going to be the 4 clubs. So I'm going to do this with 5 clubs or 5 cards. So I'm going to take out the 4 clubs so I can show you. Remove out the jokers. Okay. So what you're going to do is this one will be the forest card. Actually, the 4 clubs. This will be the 5th card. Because Frank Garcia does it with 4 cards, but I'm doing it with 5 because I'm showing you an extra thing with the box, right? So what you want to do is you have the 7 on the bottom. You have the 4. And then the rest of these cards can be whatever they want, but I'm just using these so we can represent, so we know, right? So that's your setup. Okay, 7 on bottom, 4. So when you riffle very fairly, and you could do, I'm going to give you 2 different options, okay? Whichever one you feel comfortable with. Some people are not comfortable with the bottom deal, especially a one-handed bottom deal, which is not difficult to do, because on the first time you do it, it's fair. Then on the second time is when you do push off with your thumb. You've got a mechanics grip here, and all you're doing is your hand is just turning. Okay, the turn will hide it, because if you do this, you'll get a hanger, right? Just you get caught. So I'm also going to show another thing you could do, a backslip force, obviously, but another handling of the backslip force is from Kabbalah, 1971 issue. Ed Marlowe addressed this issue, and what he does is you riffle and they say stop. You're going to hold this open in the deck like a book, and then as you come up like this and tap, that's one way. Another way is Gary Kurtz's way, okay, which comes in like this, and you're going to do the backslip, but as you do it this way. So there's lots of ways. You can just do a force, right? Give you a couple options there. So this represents the first card, second card, third, and fourth. And this will be the 5th card, and you have all of them signed. Okay, I'm just going to sign one, because I'm going to show you some other things with it. Okay, with the box. We'll get to the very last one. So what you're going to do, you have the 7. You're going to shuffle off. You run 3, pause 3, and 3. So you're going to run 9 cards. Okay, make sure you have 9 cards. So the way you do that is you just run 3, 3 more, 3 more, pull a break. So there's your 9 cards. on bottom of your 7. This is going into the control phase. So what you do is you cut off the packets here. You cut on the 4th card across, which is the 2nd selection, which was the 1 force card. The rest are not forced. You cut right to the 7, right? And then here's your 9 cards. 9 cards is the last pile. So you pick up the fan, you place the first one, 4th from the bottom. Okay, you can put it in like you're going to put it in the middle, but then you come up to the bottom. So it's 4th from the bottom, right? And this is totally fair. You're then going to take the next one, which is the 4 clubs. We just forced the 4 clubs. It has to be the 4 clubs. Put this here. You're putting the 7 on top. They don't know that. Okay. Then you're going to very fairly push it in. You can have them push that in if you want, but I don't because for reasons you'll see. You're going to take this one and get a break on 1. Double cut that to the bottom. Okay, on the 3rd one. Then on this one, you're going to go like this. Have them push it in. And then what I do for the last one is you basically got everything controlled pretty much where you want. On the last one, what I do is I don't want to mess with this order, so what I'll do is I'll put it in here and I'll just cull it to the bottom, right? And then when I hold a break on it, and then when I take this packet, then I'm going to cut this in the middle because you're going to ditch this. So that's when you do some false cuts and stuff. Okay, go into whatever cuts you want, but you want to do full deck, like Winnipeg cuts, full deck falses and things. So because of the order that you have it in, you'll be able to do everything here. Okay, and what you're going to do is you're going to snap. You come down like this. Turn this over, face up. You come to the 7. Take the double, okay, which is actually going to be 4 here. Set this on top. Count 7 cards right on top. Face up. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th card. You'll have the first selection. Okay, put these on top. Now you snap, give the deck a twist, whatever magical gesture you wish. Second card is going to be the 4. Then you're going to spell to the put all these cards on the bottom. You're going to spell to the 4 clubs, or spell the 4 clubs. FOUROFCLUBS. Now when you do that, that will be the 3rd card. Correct? Now what you have here is show you the situation. You have 1 X card, you have the 4th, and then the 5th card. I'm going to show you where everything's at. The 5th card is the it's down here. So it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It'll be 9 cards down, right? So what you will do is you'll spread over 9, and you make like a cut here. So you're gonna get rid of basically these middle cards because you have to bring that back to the top with another card on top. So what you do is you spread over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then you get a break on 2. You're going to do like a double slip cut thing. What this is going to do is you're going to take out these cards because you want to have a puddle of cards here, right? Kind of set them down sloppily. You could show them if you want. Say, oh, these are none of your cards. You show them all face up, and then you say, as you turn them over, you say, look, none of these are your cards. trying to find your card, blah, blah, blah. Can't find it. And then you sit down in the sloppy piles here. You're going to do the John Cornelius flick change. So for the next one, here's the signed card. So what you do is you push off the double, you flick, it coalesces with the pile, right? Let's do that again. You pull over the double, you're going to flip over a double basically. So the cards are sticking. So there's the double. It's a tabled flick change. Okay. So that's on the fourth one. Now what you do, as you say, you're going to turn these cards over and look for your card for the last card. You have them help you. And then as you're doing it, you're saying, the last one we're going to find, you make the Mercury fold. So I'm going to Mercury fold, the signed card is on top. As we're looking, so I'll just do it in half moves. I'll fold it one time, and then I'm going to show you a subtlety. When you have your finger here, if they thought you folded anything, I mean, they're not going to, but for magicians, look, because your finger is here, and this is just kind of as you're looking and stuff, they can see you haven't done anything, but you've already done half step. This is a principle of Roger Klaus called half moves that I'm using here. So why do I do that? Because you don't want them to think you've done anything. So they're helping you look for the cards, and then all these cards have been face down, so when they're turning them over, see, it looks like there's nothing going on. And then the final one, what you do is as you're searching, as you're turning the cards over and stuff, right? You're going to do the last one, and you just fold this over underneath, okay? And then you're going to palm this out. You go through all the cards. Like you can't find it, it's gone, right? And then when it's gone, you're going to pick up the box. And this is the box load. See, because you have your slit, it will load right in through the slit. And the way that will work is this is finger palm. And they're not going to know anything because you have the rubber bands. See, it loads right into your slit. Load that into the box, and then you can open up the box. I mean, you can show this cleanly after you've loaded it because the rubber bands will hide it, but you open it up. This is really clean. And the last card is signed inside the box. So I like that. It's my version of Supreme Control.